What if I told you that the biggest threats to your health after 60 aren't obvious at all? They're not cancer, not heart attacks, not even bad genes. They're quiet, familiar, hidden in your daily routine. And worst of all, you've probably been doing them for years without realizing they're stealing precious time from your life. Most people think it's the big, scary stuff that cuts life short. But science is clear. The real danger often comes from the small habits we overlook. That late-night scrolling, skipping doctor visits because you feel fine, keeping a light on at night, or eating dinner in front of the TV. These might seem harmless, but they're quietly chipping away at your longevity, your energy, and even your happiness. In this video, we're revealing 8 everyday habits that are silently shortening your life after 60, and exactly how to break free from them before it's too late. You won't just learn what these habits are, you'll understand the science behind why they're dangerous, and what you can start doing today to take back your time, your health, and your joy. If you care about aging well and staying strong for the years ahead, make sure you subscribe to Life in Words and turn on the notification bell. This channel is your trusted guide to longevity, wellness, and a life well lived. Let's dive in. Habit number 1. Bottling up emotions, the silent killer of your golden years. You might not think that hiding your feelings could shorten your life, but science says otherwise. Suppressing emotions like anger, grief, fear, or guilt doesn't make them disappear. It traps them inside your body, where they quietly damage your health day by day. When you constantly push down your emotions, your nervous system goes into chronic stress mode. Your blood pressure rises, your immune system weakens, inflammation builds, and over time, this toxic internal pressure can trigger heart disease, memory loss, digestive problems, and even autoimmune conditions. It's like living with a pressure cooker inside you, and one day, it explodes. I remember a man named Alan, 81. After losing his wife of 50 years, he didn't shed a single tear. He said he was managing, but within 6 months, he developed severe insomnia, migraines, and stomach problems. It wasn't until his daughter convinced him to join a small grief group that he began to heal. "I didn't know how much I was holding in," he later told me, "until I finally said it out loud." Emotional honesty isn't weakness, it's wisdom. Even 10 minutes a day of reflection, journaling, or opening up to someone you trust can help your body relax, repair, and restore. You don't need a therapist to start healing. You just need space to feel human. So let me ask you this. When was the last time you truly let yourself feel? Not just survive the day, but actually acknowledge what's going on inside. If you've ever been told to stay strong by staying silent, comment 1 below. And tell us, how do you deal with emotions now that you're older? We'd love to hear your story. Because healing begins not with strength, but with truth. And when you release what's been buried, you give yourself the freedom to live longer and better. Habit number 2. Neglecting close relationships. When loneliness ages you faster than time. After 60, one of the most dangerous things you can do for your health is nothing. No phone calls, no visits, no deep conversations, just silence. Because while your body may seem fine, loneliness is quietly eroding your health behind the scenes. Research now shows that chronic loneliness is as harmful as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Let that sink in. It raises blood pressure, triggers inflammation, and increases your risk of dementia, depression, and even early death. And yet, many people in their golden years find themselves slowly drifting into isolation without even realizing it. Friends move away. Family gets busy. One day you wake up and realize you haven't had a meaningful conversation in weeks. That kind of emotional starvation doesn't just hurt your spirit, it shortens your life. Take Marie, 77. She had kids nearby, neighbors who waved politely, but no one really knew her. "I go to the store, I smile, but no one really talks to me," she once said. It wasn't until she joined a small volunteer group once a week that things began to change. Her mood lifted, her sleep improved, and for the first time in years, she laughed from the belly again. You don't need 100 friends. You just need one person who sees you, hears you, and cares if you're okay. So ask yourself, when was the last time someone truly checked in on you, or you reached out to someone else? If this resonates with you, comment 2 below and share how you stay connected, or how you plan to start. Because connection isn't just about feeling good. It's a form of medicine, and the more of it you make space for, the longer and fuller your life becomes. Habit number 3. Consistently staying up late. When night owls pay the price in years. Let's be honest, how often have you told yourself, just one more episode, or I'll sleep a little later tomorrow? For many older adults, staying up late becomes a quiet routine. But that routine comes with a cost, one that compounds slowly until it's too late to reverse. Sleep isn't just rest, it's repair. And when you regularly stay up past midnight, your internal clock, or circadian rhythm, gets thrown off. This rhythm controls everything from hormone release to immune strength to memory. When it's disrupted, your body becomes more vulnerable. Exhaustion builds, blood pressure rises, your heart weakens, and your mood spirals. Let me tell you about Dennis, a retired professor, now 74. He took pride in staying mentally active, reading online articles, researching late into the night. He used to say, "Sleep is for the weak." But over the years, he found himself getting sick more often. His energy dipped. He became forgetful. By the time his cardiologist linked his heart irregularities to years of poor sleep hygiene, the damage had already begun. "I thought staying informed kept me young," Dennis said, "but skipping sleep was quietly aging me faster." The good news? It's never too late to reset. You don't need to change everything overnight. Start by going to bed 15 minutes earlier this week. Turn off your screens an hour before bed. Use warm, dim lighting. Create an evening ritual. Read, stretch, or listen to soft music. And above all, remember this: sleep is not wasted time. It's one of the most powerful anti-aging tools you already have. If you've struggled with late nights, drop a 3 in the comments below. Let us know what's keeping you up and what you'll try to change tonight. Because the earlier you sleep, the more life you give back to your mind, your body, and your future. Habit number 4. Skipping regular checkups when feeling fine becomes a dangerous illusion. Many older adults have a mantra: if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But when it comes to your health after 60, waiting until something feels wrong can be a deadly mistake. You see, the body becomes quieter with age. It doesn't always send loud signals when something's off. High blood pressure? Often silent. Type 2 diabetes? Creeps in unnoticed. Early-stage cancers? Rarely come with warning signs. And yet, many seniors skip annual exams, thinking that no news means good news. Take Victor, a 76-year-old retired mechanic. He hadn't seen a doctor in 12 years. "I've been healthy my whole life," he said. But one afternoon, while watering his garden, he suddenly collapsed. The ER doctors discovered he had dangerously high blood sugar levels and an irregular heartbeat, conditions that had been developing quietly for years. Thankfully, he survived. But recovery was long, and his daughter told me, all of this could have been avoided with a basic checkup. Regular screenings aren't about being paranoid. They're about staying ahead of what age naturally brings. A 10-minute blood pressure check could prevent a stroke. A quick heart scan might reveal issues before they become emergencies. And a simple lab test can catch deficiencies that drain your energy and clarity. More importantly, checkups give you peace of mind. They remind your loved ones that you're looking after yourself. Because every time you show up for that appointment, you're sending a powerful message. I'm not done yet. I still care about my life and the people in it. Have you skipped a checkup recently, or do you make it a priority? Drop a 4 in the comments and tell us where you stand. No judgment, just real talk. It's never too late to choose prevention over regret. Your next appointment might just add years to your life. Habit number 5, sitting too long every day, when comfort quietly steals your strength. We've all earned the right to relax, but after 60, too much sitting can do more harm than good, especially when it becomes the main way we spend our days. You might think a morning walk or a gym session balances it out. But what really matters is what your body's doing the other 23 hours. Modern life makes it easy to stay still. Reading, watching TV, playing cards, scrolling on your phone. But the human body wasn't designed for stillness. It was made to move. Prolonged sitting slows circulation, weakens muscles, increases inflammation, and raises your risk of heart disease, diabetes, and blood clots. Over time, it silently chips away at your vitality, until one day, even getting up feels like a chore. Let me tell you about Harold, 79. He proudly walked his dog every morning around the block, but the rest of his day spent in his favorite recliner, watching the news, reading magazines, drifting into naps. He didn't notice the change at first, but his ankles began to swell. His blood sugar crept up. He felt more tired, less clear-headed. His doctor told him, "It's not the hour you walk that concerns me. It's the 10 hours you sit." The fix isn't complicated. Stand up every hour. March in place during commercials. Stretch at the kitchen counter. Do 10 heel raises while brushing your teeth. These tiny movements wake up your circulation, protect your joints, and signal to your body, "I'm still in the game." How many hours a day do you think you spend sitting? Be honest. Comment 5 if this one hit home, and share one way you'll sneak in more movement today. Because the longer you stay in motion, the longer and stronger your life will be. It's not about exercise. It's about not giving up your right to move. Habit number 6, eating while distracted. When you stop tasting life and start losing health. Remember when meals used to be a moment? A table was set, a conversation flowed. You noticed the flavors, the warmth, the feeling of being nourished. But somewhere along the way, things changed. We started turning on the TV, checking our phones, or eating while multitasking. And without realizing it, meals became background noise, just something to get through. When you eat while distracted, you chew faster, swallow more air, and often eat more than your body needs. Your brain doesn't register fullness properly. You don't even taste your food the same way. Over time, this leads to weight gain, poor digestion, blood sugar spikes, and metabolic slowdown, even if you're eating healthy meals. Let me share a story about Eleanor, 73. She wasn't a junk food eater. She didn't snack much, but she told me she always ate dinner in front of her favorite crime show. "I'd finish my plate and not even remember doing it," she admitted. Over 2 years, she gained nearly 25 pounds, felt bloated constantly, and lost her sense of control. When she began eating at the table again, with no screens, no noise, she ate slower, felt full, faster, and the weight started to drop naturally. "I wasn't eating more," she said. "I was just eating without noticing." The solution? Mindful eating. Sit down. Put the phone away. Chew slowly. Look at your plate. Ask yourself halfway through, am I still hungry? Or just going through the motions? If meals have become automatic for you, comment 6 below. And share one small change you'll try during your next meal. Because when you give food your attention, your body responds. Not just with better digestion, but with clarity, calm, and the quiet joy of actually tasting life again. Habit number 7. Constant background noise, when silence becomes the medicine you didn't know you needed. We rarely think of sound as a health hazard, but the truth is, constant background noise, even when it seems harmless, can slowly wear you down from the inside out. Televisions left on all day, traffic outside the window, a humming fan or appliance. Your brain hears it all, even if you don't consciously notice. And when that noise never stops, your nervous system never fully relaxes. Your heart rate stays slightly elevated. Your blood pressure rises. Your brain stays on high alert day after day. It's like having an engine that never shuts off. Eventually, it overheats, and so do you. I remember meeting Charles, an 80-year-old retired music teacher. Ironically, he hadn't experienced true silence in years. The TV was always on in the background. News, weather, reruns. He said it made the house feel less empty. But during a neighborhood blackout one evening, the TV went silent. He told me later, "For the first time in years, my head felt clear." That night, he slept deeper than he had in months. After that, he began turning the TV off for a few hours each day. He started reading again. His blood pressure dropped. His mood lifted. Silence isn't emptiness, it's recovery. It's the moment your body can finally let go. You don't have to live in a monastery, just create pockets of quiet. Turn off electronics for an hour in the afternoon. Take a silent walk. Use earplugs or soft music instead of background chatter. Do you leave the TV or radio on just to fill the room? Comment 7 if this one speaks to you. And let us know, what's one way you can welcome more stillness into your day? Because when the noise fades, you may finally hear what your body has been trying to tell you all along. Habit number 8. Always keeping the lights on at night. How artificial light is quietly shortening your life. Leaving the light on at night might feel harmless. A hallway lamp, the TV glowing in the background, a nightlight for safety. But over time, that small glow can cast a very long shadow over your health. Your body runs on rhythm, a 24-hour internal clock called the circadian rhythm. It tells your brain when to sleep, when to heal, when to release hormones. But when you expose yourself to artificial light at night, that rhythm gets confused. Melatonin, your sleep hormone, drops, cortisol rises, and that disruption leads to more than just poor sleep. It affects metabolism, weakens your immune system, increases inflammation, and over the years, raises your risk for diabetes, heart disease, and even cancer. I met Florence, 80, at a wellness workshop. She'd struggled with insomnia for over a decade. "I just assumed it was part of getting older," she said. But when she learned about light disruption, she realized her bedroom was never fully dark. Her TV glowed all night, and a bright bathroom light spilled into her room. She made one small change, turned off the TV, switched to a dim red nightlight, and used blackout curtains. Within a week, she was sleeping deeper. Her energy returned. "I hadn't felt this rested in years," she said. It's not about living in darkness. It's about giving your body the conditions it needs to heal. Dim the lights an hour before bed. Avoid screens or use blue light filters. Make your bedroom a haven, not a hallway. If you sleep with the light or TV on, comment 8 below. And let us know what you might try to protect your sleep tonight. Because the darker your nights, the brighter your days can become. And restful sleep isn't just comfort, it's a life-extending gift. So here's the truth. None of these habits scream danger. They don't strike like lightning. They whisper like wind, subtle, soft, and easy to ignore. But over time, they add up. They steal your energy, your clarity, your peace, and yes, even your years. But here's the good news. Now that you've seen them, you can stop them. You're no longer walking through the forest in the dark. You're holding a flashlight. Whether it's going to bed earlier, turning off background noise, or picking up the phone to call someone you've been missing, every small shift you make today adds time, strength, and joy to your tomorrow. Aging doesn't mean losing control. It means learning how to live wiser, softer, smarter. And the moment you choose awareness over autopilot, everything changes. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to fix everything overnight. Just begin. So tell us in the comments, which habit hit home for you today? Was it the silence you've been craving, the sleep you've been skipping, or the connection you've been quietly missing? Drop the number below and let's start a real conversation. And if this video opened your eyes, even just a little, please give it a like, share it with someone you love, and don't forget to subscribe to Life in Words. We're here every week, bringing you powerful, practical wisdom to help you age with strength, grace, and heart. Until next time, be kind to your body, be gentle with your habits, and never stop choosing life.